else, what would be like an old pattern of yours that continues to show up that you have to?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm working on right now.
Switch your chain of thought.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm working on right now. Because that's the easiest thing that'll pop up. Like being in a rush, like feeling like I have to hurry up, or feeling like I have to do so much in a day, like that has been really showing up for me. So the second I catch myself in it, and usually I'll tell you what's happened in the last 2 days, I'll like bonk myself somehow. Like I like hit my head, or I'll stub my toe, or I'll bump into her, and then it's immediate that the realization comes in that I'm rushing, and why am I rushing? So I'm able to pull myself back out of that moment. Why am I rushing? And then realize there really was no reason for me to rush at all today. But that full moon energy was amplifying that for me, because that is a mindset that I get into. I don't have enough time to take care of myself. I have to do all this stuff.
Well, yeah, and it's ingrained in us to think that there's not enough time to do all the things we want to do or need to do in a day.
Yeah, but there was. I did so much today. I did so much. I'm still doing stuff. Yeah. So that's what it is. It's like I try to see the signs, because the signs are always there. And the easier I can recognize them, the easier I can switch.
That's the thing, is recognizing the signs. Mm-hmm. Recognizing the signs, and then being able to pull yourself out of a hole when you start to go in there. That's my hardest part, I think, is like when I do start to think of something like the financial, I guess, like this morning, I was at first I was taken aback, because I had an attachment to a number that I had already picked out in my head that I felt like was going to be a reasonable number. It was going to be high, but it was going to be reasonable. And then when it ended up being like a lot higher, I guess I was taken aback by it, and I wasn't able to quickly snap myself back into saying, that's no problem, we got that. Even though I knew in my head that we do have the money right now. I guess I was thinking about all the other things that we have to, spend money on in the near future. Like my teacher training and the holidays and traveling and all that other stuff.
Right.
And I was like, it got a little overwhelming for a brief moment when I let myself think about that, and then.
Right, because that's the way life has been. Because that's the way we believed life to be. Mm-hmm. And the second we stopped thinking that way, or I stopped thinking that way, there's been an enormous shift in opportunities and money. I mean, we just bought a camper.
Yeah. No, like when we were driving home tonight, like literally when we were pulling up into the driveway, and you were talking, because I was asking you similar questions about this, and you were talking, and I literally I was in the car, and I was somehow able to tell myself that I'm abundant and I'm financially secure and we have everything we need. I was able to tell myself that stuff and believe it. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't necessarily believe it up here in my brain.
You don't need to. It needs to be.
It was in my heart,
and
it literally, like, I felt like a electricity, like a vibration, like almost like go all the way through like my body.
Whoa, that's amazing!
And it was
I wonder if you cleared something.
I was like, is this what it feels like to embody a feeling? Like literally, like I felt it throughout my body. And it was like embodying that feeling. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it felt really good. And like I said it a couple more times, and I felt it like that a couple more times. Mm-hmm. So I was like...
So that's what I do feel. Like when I'm manifesting, like I'm trying to feel a similar way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We probably, I don't know if we feel the same physically, but...
I've done so much stuff like mantras and like manifestations, like guided manifestations and stuff like that, where I say it so many times. It's like the Ho'oponopono or whatever it is. I forget what it's called, but like you're supposed to say it over and over and over and over and over again until you just believe it and you embody it. Mm-hmm. I've done stuff like that where I've repeated the same phrase for 20 to 30 minutes in my head and out loud, and I've felt the way that I felt when I pulled into a car today. I've never gotten that embodiment of what I was saying. There was always something in me that doubted it in some way, or whatever, just like said it wouldn't work. Doubt would be the
wow.
main
So
thing.
what you did was you shifted into a feminine energy, a surrender, of just be and see, be and see. And
because when it happened, it was like, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm just gonna fucking do this, you know?
yeah.
You know, let me just stop what I always do and just fucking do this.
Right.
And
That's how I started. It was, you know, I would love to be like, it was this, and everything was easy for me. And
I said it one time in my head, and I believed it fully in my body, and it happened.
Yeah, no, it's a practice. It's a practice of saying, really, I mean, we talk about this all the time. It's a practice of saying, I would rather this be my reality than the reality I've been living in.
Mm-hmm.
So, if there's any way that me just believing is going to shift my entire reality, why would I not give it 110%? I give so many other things in my life 110%. If I could shift this, I could help so many more people. I could reach so many more people. I mean, that's really the gas behind it for me. I mean, I could give us a better life, but really I could help so many more people, because not only do I already know what I know and I'm able to do good, you know, teaching yoga, meditation, and stuff like that, but if this is real and I can teach this to people on top of the other stuff that I'm already teaching, I mean, it's life-changing.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's life-changing.
It is.
Like vibration upon vibrations of levels.
And I hope that I get to have that same kind of motivation to go out and seek communities of people that you can help. Right now I'm more in the mindset where I want to embody the things that I've been telling myself and the things that I've been reading and watching and learning about. I want to embody those things and share with our community, and if it happens to reach somebody, if it happens to change somebody's mind or help somebody or intrigue somebody enough to want to go and seek it out, or if they want to come talk to me about stuff, you know, I'm always making myself open to that, but I'm not the one going out seeking maybe like what you would call like lost sheep, you know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
know,
because that's not your archetype. I'm not seeking lost people either. I think they vibrate to me.
Yeah,
they always have my whole life. Like if you looked back into my friendships when I was like little, like it's apparent we all have an archetype. I'm trying to find these. Just so long ago. I know it's a snapshot. Here it is.
Like the warrior, the king.
You're well, not that type, not that archetypes, but you're like magical profession, magical power.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Is the spiritualist. So you're wanting to seek the knowledge, and mine is a magician, a manifestor, a creator. Like that's mine. So we balance each other out, because you have opened this world up to me where my knowledge is starting to come in so fast, and your thirst for knowledge is encouraging me to be more open to multiple things. And so if I can help people, you know, with the little bit that I know now, I mean, I can't imagine where it's going to take me.
Well, and I'm able to challenge you too, because I'm so stubborn.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you are. Yeah. Oh.
So you're welcome.
No.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you. This chili is good.